Can you see the difference still? I mean, that's it. We can finish the video right here because you can see the difference clearly. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new then welcome to my channel. My name is Hala and I make educational beauty videos, as you all might know by now. And what is today's video about? So today's video is basically about how can you make your eyeshadow pop on your eyelids. Okay, wait a minute, I'm not talking about colorful eyeshadows like pinks and blues and yellows. No, I'm just talking about normal eyeshadows, normal shimmers. Like obviously I went through this, okay? When I was a starter in makeup and I used to put eyeshadow on my eyelids, it never showed, and that was like what really hit me because my eyeshadow never was coming through and I didn't know what to do about it. I'm going to tell you how or what. In fact, I'm going to tell you what you're going to do in order to make your eyeshadow pop on your eyes. And you're going to see a lot of my hands today because I just did my nails and I actually love them. So yes, you're going to see a lot of my hands doing this. Isn't this what we all do? Well, I don't know, but I do it. I will just do it. I'm going to do one eye with like I used to do it, like most of the people do, and one eye like you should do it, how you can make your eyeshadow really pop on your eye. Okay, both of these eyes. So for one eye, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with like we normally do. Normally when you apply your foundation to your face, you never remember your eyelid. You never do it on your eyelid. I was one of those because I used to think that eyes are the one thing that you cover with an eyeshadow, okay? You don't need anything on them. But basically, you need to prime your lids as well. Doesn't matter if you have hyperpigmentation or not. I mean, it's not necessary that you need to prime it only when you have hyperpigmentation. It's not the case. I mean, if you have eyelids, obviously, so eyelids need priming. So in order to prime my lid, I am going to be using a concealer. Alright, just a minute. Many of the influencers and YouTubers tell you that you need an eyeshadow primer for this reason. And okay, if you want to buy it, you can buy it, but you don't need it. Like a concealer does this job perfectly well. You don't need to buy a separate thing for the eye shade as an eyeshadow primer. You can use an eyeshadow, a light color eyeshadow, which can be full coverage as well. So that will work perfectly fine. Okay, so I take this concealer, which is the L'Oreal Infallible Concealer in the shade Cashew 329. Now this eyeshadow is 2 shades lighter than my skin tone. Remember, on your lids you are going to use a lighter concealer, not a dark one. I am not using anything to cover my hyperpigmentation. I'm just going straight in with a lighter concealer, which is 2 to 3 shades lighter than my skin tone. Alright, just place a dab on here. Just start dabbing it like this. Okay, just spread it through all over your lid. Now what I'm going to do is, normally I don't do this step because I know how to work with eyeshadows, but it can get harder for beginners. For beginners, I will recommend that you go ahead and set the set the eyelid with a translucent powder. Okay, just take a very small amount and just set it with that. Okay, so now you'll go ahead with the next step, which is applying an eye shade. I'm going to apply the same eye shade color on. I'm going to apply the same eyeshadow on both eyes, I mean. Okay, I am taking an eyeshadow palette that is like neutrals, mostly neutrals, because I think most of the people do have these browns in a neutral eyeshadow palette. Like if you do have an eyeshadow palette, this brown, this and this, they must be in those brown eyeshadow palettes. There must be these shimmers as well. Then if you have a pink eyeshadow palette, there is the pink nudes in there. So I'm using an eyeshadow palette which has nudes in it mostly. Okay, so what I'm going to do is that I'm not going to take a brown eyeshadow palette, eyeshadow color, I mean. I'm going to take this color, which is kind of a pink, not kind, it is a pink. So I'm going to use, or should I use this one? Let me use this one, a lighter one. I'll use this lighter pink shade, okay? So I'm just going to take it on a fluffy brush. Sorry. I'm just going to take this on a fluffy brush like this, okay? And I will take the same amount for both my eyes. So first I will apply it on this eye where I don't have any primer on, okay? Let's do this. I am going to apply it on the outer corner like I normally do. Okay, first I just dabbed it on like this, and then I'm going to just blend it. You can see the color, but it's like mixed with my hyperpigmentation as well. So I'm going to take the same shade that I took previously on this brush, okay, the same amount, and now I'm going to go ahead on this eye. Just dab first and then blend. I'm taking the same amount. I'm not applying any other color to the brush. Okay, so I have done this, and then I just took one swipe over there. No more color. It's the same color that I had. Can you see the difference still? I mean, that's it. We can finish the video right here because you can see the difference clearly. How much difference is there? If you want, I will apply more color here. Okay, I will just go ahead and apply more color on this lid so that maybe it comes out a bit. And it's not just that my lids are hyperpigmented, that's why the color is not showing. Even if I do it on somebody else who does not have hyperpigmentation, just a plain eyelid, the color won't pop to its full potential. Like, this is the color that we need, okay? This is the color, and this is like very light shade. If you want to build it up, you can definitely add more color to it and it will go darker, but it will never come to this shade, okay? So I will add more color to it, a little more. See? This is still giving a little like this kind of color shade. You can see like this shade is more visible on this eye rather than on this eye. So the next step for any eye look is to apply a lighter shade on this side, like on the lid over here. Lighter shade or a shimmer, you do that. So we are going to apply a shimmer to that. Because I did a pink eye, I would remain in the pink zone, or I can take a golden as well, but I will take this this pink. This is a very nice shimmery pink, so I'm gonna take that on this brush. Okay, I took this, and now I'm going to go ahead on this eye and just apply it over here. There you go. We do see a shimmer there, obviously, but both the colors are really matchy, and I mean, it is there, but it's not like the way I want it to be or the way it should be. So we will take this again. Do you see the difference? It's a clear difference. The shimmer is popping more on this eye rather than on this eye. Like, it's coming a bit forward, and I applied the same amount of shimmer. I can see it in the mirror as well, that this eye does not make the shimmer that much. Like, it's not shimmery, but this one actually makes it look like exactly how it should look like. Okay, so I will just blend it a little more, nothing more on the brush, just blending it a little more. Okay, I'll do the same for this. Okay, this is done, and you guys can instantly see the difference. Instantly, this eye and this eye are completely different than each other. And to be honest, like, after a while, this eye, the whole shimmer will start setting into this crease over here, the crease that I have, it will start setting into this, and the darkness of my eye will start to come through, and also the shade will start to disappear as well, because the natural oils of my skin will actually eat it up. In other words, this, however, I have primed the eye. I did it with the concealer. I powdered the eye, which means I set the concealer there so it does not move. So it will not let the concealer set into any of these lines, like the creases. It will not let the, not the concealer, it will not let the eye shade set into any of these creases. So it will keep the eye shade there, put, like it will stay put. I have done this technique and my eyeshadow stays there for as long as the whole day. I have applied makeup at 7:30 in the morning and I've taken it off at 12 at night, and my eyeshadow never moves an inch. So this is the technique that you should go with. Don't confuse yourself with eyeshadow primers and all that stuff. Just go ahead, apply a concealer, set it, and then apply your eyeshadow on it. Now I think this is giving a better pigment. Like, this is the best pigment payoff, to be very honest. You can just see that both of these shades, this shade, I'll just close my eye, then you can see this shade, like this shimmer, and this pink, this was the pink, yes, this shimmer and this pink, they're both better being translated on this eye rather than on this eye. See, like, it's a clear difference. So this is how you do it. Let me complete my final look. I'm just going to wipe this eye as well. I will just show you my final look and I will be right back. So I am back, guys, after doing my final finished look, and I obviously wiped this eye and redid the whole eye. So now you know that how you can do your eyes, like how you can apply an eye shade so that your eye shade really pop and stays on your eyes for as long as you want. Otherwise, if you don't apply a primer, I mean a concealer to your eye, we call it eye priming, but as I told you that you can do it with the concealer as well. If you don't apply a concealer or any base to your eye, I'll call it base, okay? If you don't apply any base to your eye, then your eyeshadow will vanish like in a matter of minutes. Not minutes, like that's exaggeration. In a matter of like an hour or so, your eyeshadow is going to vanish away. So you definitely need a base on your eyes to make your eyeshadow pop, like show the exact colors of the eyeshadow, and to make it stay on your eyes. I did not want to do a very colorful eye look because I know in normal wear, in normal days, day-to-day wear, nobody does a blue eye or a yellow eye. So that's why I just stayed to a bit of a neutral shades. I wanted to do a shade, a light shade that would actually, that you would know that can pop actually. So this is how you do it, guys, and I'm sure you did see a lot of my nails in this tutorial. I can't help it. I love them. You might have seen a lot of them. So yes, the special appearance was my nails in this video because I love them. I really love them. So yes, do tell me how many times did you see them. I mean, I think I kept my hands here all the time. So anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys. Once again, I hope you liked this video and I hope you learned something from this video. If you did, then please do give me a big thumbs up. Please do comment below and please do subscribe to my channel, as obviously that helps me loads. And yes, I will see you in the next video very soon. Till then, take care, stay safe, stay happy, and stay connected. Bye bye. Love you.